This tutorial is going to show you how you can set up your notifications. And you might be wondering, well, what do I mean by notifications? Notifications are when you get messages sent to you via email or text about different things that are going on in groups that you belong to in Edmodo. And sometimes if you have all notifications turned on, you might get a lot of text and a lot of email messages. And here's a way you can control that. If you go into your account over in the upper right corner, the little arrow, and click and pick settings. You want to go over to email and text updates. So you have your choice of whether you want it to be an email or a text. So it's going to default to your email address. If you want to do text, you can click on the arrows and pick text message. You can put your phone number in and find your provider. Now, if you change it to text messages, don't forget to click Save Updates. And remember, it's either or, not both. So if I just wanted to go to my email, you're going to get an email message when an alert is posted to a group. A note is posted to a group, a direct message, a reply, a new group member, a join group request, or a connection request. So if they're all checked off, you're going to get these messages. Now, if you want to cut down on the amount of messages, notifications you're getting when these different things happen in your group, you uncheck a box. So you can uncheck an alert or uncheck a note. And if an alert is just the 140 character message, the note is the big message. My suggestion is if you do not want to get a lot of notifications, you can uncheck these because it's anytime anyone posts an alert or a note to any group you're a part of. I would not uncheck direct messages because if someone is direct messaging, it's someone is trying to get a hold of you specifically, not your group. And if you don't check Edmodo all that often, how are you going to know if someone tried to contact you through Edmodo unless you keep this on? I would also keep reply on because if you post something and you want to get a notification when someone replies to your post, you need to keep reply checked off. New group members, you can uncheck this if you have not started a group. If you started a group and you want to know when new people join your group, keep this checked off. Group join requests, you can uncheck this if you do not have a group that you've opened up for people to allow them to join. And connection requests, I leave it on because there's other teachers that possibly want to contact you that might not be in your school district. You might not be in a group with them, but maybe they found a post you found interesting and they want to connect with you so they can direct message you. People cannot directly message you unless you're in a group with them or you're connected with them, and vice versa. You cannot post a direct message to someone who is not in a group that you're in or you are not connected to. And don't forget when you change any of these things to save updates. Now these are going to be for all the groups that you are members of, but you can control and just turn off any kind of notifications for individual groups. But remember, this is like the umbrella. So this will apply to all the groups, and then you can go into the groups you're in and just turn all notifications off for that group. So don't forget to click Save Updates. And I'm going to go back to home and I'm going to show you how you can control it for an individual group. Because maybe there's a group that you're not that active in and you don't really care about messages from it. It's up to you. So just say this 12th math group. And remember, you can tell that you're in a group because you see the name of the group right here. Here is the group settings, and anytime you see a little gear in any program, it usually is the icon that stands for settings. So if I click on it, here's how you can control within the group. Group post visibility, show in latest posts, and send email SMS updates. So if you do not want to receive any of the notifications for this group, you can uncheck this and you will not receive any notifications. So the ones that you checked off in your main settings, you will not receive those notifications for this group. I would never uncheck show in latest posts, because if you turn off all notifications and you uncheck show in latest posts, you're not going to get any information from this group at all. So I'm not sure why you're in the group. Because if you leave latest posts checked off and you go to home, which is always going to show you latest posts, you'll still at least be able to see if some information was posted to that group.